Oh my God. Oh my God. I am better. I was already had a great weekend. Look who's here.
God, obviously.
No, I missed 3 rows of work because so this is my first day. I'm fine. No, because my boyfriend has conditions that would make it. So
I guess. All right. We will first start. We'll first start with some opening thoughts from Coach Pandolfo. Jay?
Obviously, not the result we were looking for. I thought the start of the game, we were on our heels. They came out hard. You got to give them credit. They're a heck of a hockey team. They're all over us in the first. I thought Drew played well. But then I thought, we found our game in the second. We started playing our game. We ended up finding a way to tie it up. And then just the discipline and penalties caught up to us. You can't give that team 7 power plays. It's just, that's not winning hockey for us. And we have to learn from it. And it's disappointing because these guys to the left of me and the rest of the senior class, they're a huge reason why we got back to this point. But it's tough to win. It's really hard to win. And I didn't think we gave ourselves a great chance. And not taking anything away from Minnesota, they're probably the best team we've seen this year. But again, I want to give these guys credit. I'm so proud of them. They made my job really easy this year. It's been a pleasure working with them every day. The way they got this program back to doing things the right way, showing up every day, competing. And at the end of the year, it was a player-led team, and that's what we wanted. And I give these guys, again, credit, and I'm going to miss these guys, and I'm really proud of them.
All right, questions for the players first, right here in front.
Belle Fraser, Boston Hockey Blog, Dom and Obi, just what has it meant to wear the BU jersey these last 4 years? The pride you have bringing the program back to this kind of place.
Dom?
It's been awesome. Coming to the rink every day, just competing with these guys. It's been unbelievable. The way we bought in this year was really fun to see, and just Lee with Jay. It's been unbelievable. It's been my roommate the last 2 years, so last 3 years, sorry. But it's gonna be pretty weird not seeing him every day. So it stinks, honestly. But this program has a bright future ahead, and yeah.
Jay?
Oh yeah. Just really proud to be a Terrier. Just a hell of a group, hell of a season. Gonna miss throwing on that scarlet and white. Just just really proud and honored to be a Terrier, and like Dom said, it's gonna be a little weird next year. Not being able to give him a hard time every day, and living next door to him, but it's overall just a great season. Obviously not the result we wanted tonight, and just really proud of this group and just honored to be a Terrier.
Okay, in front here. So.
James Garrison, Boston Hockey Blog. It's for either of you guys. Dom, you mentioned the bright future. So just working with some of the underclassmen, what have you seen kind of grow in their leadership that is going to help them take the next step next year?
Yeah, I think throughout the year you kind of saw guys buying into roles and really understanding what it takes to win here. Give credit to them. They put their egos aside and wanted to be a part of success, and that's what playing for B's means, and everything matters. That was our motto this year, and it was really cool to see everyone buying into that. And it stinks. I'm just not gonna be here anymore. Not gonna be a Terrier, which is just crazy. I can't can't even put into words right now, but I'm really excited to see what happens for them in the future.
Leo?
Leo Haggerty, Amped Up Sports. For both players, Dominic first. The hardest thing to judge watching tape is how fast the team is. Did Minnesota surprise you with their speed at all?
I mean, we knew they were a talented team. We knew they were a very opportunistic team. They like to get out in transition and make plays off the rush. And I mean, we just had to manage the puck a little better. I think in the first period, we were just kind of watching those guys go around the ice, and we didn't really put stick on puck and really close time and space in them. And they were buzzing around the first period, but credit to us, we made some changes in the locker room between the first and second. We were flying in the second. I think just discipline kind of caught up to us there, and I know you give a team that many power plays, they're going to score. They're a good team. So.
Jay, anything?
Yeah, no, obviously we knew they were a fast, skilled team coming into it. I don't think we were surprised. Maybe we just, like Pando said, we just kind of had a slow start. But yeah, credit to them. They played a great game. Just gave them too many power plays, a little too much time and space, and that was it.
Okay, anything more for the players? Okay, Ryan?
Thank you, Ryan Kennedy from the Hockey News. And this is for either of you or both of you. You know, we often ask coaches how proud they are of their players, but how proud are you guys of the job that Jay has done as a first-year coach, helping you guys get all the way to the Frozen Four?
Dom?
He's been amazing. He comes to work every day, pushes us. Doesn't matter if you're a freshman, senior, treats you the same way. That's exactly what you want from a head coach. Man, he knows the game so well and taught me so much over the last 2 years here at BU. I'm gonna miss him so much. He's so dedicated to this program, and he's the right guy at the helm to lead this team in the future. So.
Yeah, just very lucky and fortunate. To have Panda lead us and come in here and trying to change the way things have been going for BU. I think everybody knows that, and I think, as I said yesterday, just cares so much about his players, staff, everyone around BU. He treats the same. He holds us to a high standard. Holds everybody accountable. He's going to be a coach at BU for as long as he wants. Hopefully that's a long time. But yeah, just lucky, very lucky to have had him as a head coach this year.
Okay, last one for the players. He asked your question. All right. Guys, we'll let you go. Congratulations on a great year. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Questions for the players right here in front? Or the coach, yeah, geez. Thank you, Julie.
Belle Fraser, Boston Hockey Blog. Coach Sam Stevens gets that first goal. What has that fourth line meant to your success this year in terms of the buy-in and depth?
Yeah, they're a big part of our team all year. Forward depth on our team, it was very strong. Those guys bought into play in a certain way. They had tough matchups, a lot of D-zone starts, and they relished the role they had. And that's what you need on winning teams. You have to have guys buy into playing certain roles. Not everyone can be on the first line. Not everyone can be on the power play. So you need those type of players, and I give those guys a lot of credit. They did a heck of a job, and we probably don't get to this point without the way that line played at certain points this year. So, it was a pleasure coaching those guys.
Leo.
Coach Leo Haggerty, Amped Up Sports. You kill off almost 2 minutes of 5-on-3. Did your PK just get tired there, do you think, at the end?
I just think, you play a team with that much talent, you just can't go in the box that often. And I think, we have Dom and Lane out there killing penalties for, I don't know what their minutes were on the penalty kill. Had to be 5 or 6 minutes. That's just too much for those guys. And, at the end, the guy made a nice shot there. It would have been nice. I think the game might be different if we end up killing that last, I don't know what it was, 12 seconds left on that kill. And maybe it would have been different, but, that's how it goes.
In the back.
Charles Moore, BU Today. Coach, torrid start to the second period. What can you say about the adjustments you guys made in the first intermission and lack thereof for the third?
Well, I think in the first, to me, it looked like we were a little bit overwhelmed with the moment. I thought we talked about all the things with puck management and putting pucks behind them, and we didn't do any of that in the first, 5 or 6 minutes. And Drew kept us in it, and then we started finding our way a little bit, and then we ended up getting the first goal, which was huge. But then again, we ended up in the penalty box, and it cost us. I think they had 2 power play goals in the first period. It's just that's not a good recipe against a team like that. But in the second, we adjusted a little bit. We started doing the things that we know could be successful against them, and we started controlling the game a bit. I think they might only had 2 shots in the first 10 to 15 minutes of that second period. And then again, towards the end of the second, discipline cost us again. And in the third, they ended up getting that goal, and just looked like our group got a little bit deflated, and we just kind of never really found our game again.
In the back.
Brian Foisey, Boston Hockey Blog. Coach, you were talking about Drew a little bit in that answer, but he made some great saves down the stretch to keep it close. Can you talk about Drew's performance tonight and throughout the tournament and this whole season and what he's brought to the team?
Yeah, he was. I mean, you can't blame Drew tonight. He was in the first period. He kept us in it. Gave us a chance, and he made some big saves on all the power plays they had. He's had the last month and a half. He's been excellent. He got us to this point with some of the games he won for us. Going back to the Providence game and the semifinals of Hockey East, we don't win the Hockey East championship without Drew playing the way he did that night. So he's been excellent for us. Really happy the way he is as a person too. He's a leader as a goalie. You don't see that as often with some of the goaltenders, and he's been a big part of our leadership group this year. So.
Stay in the back there.
Michael Wax, WTBU Sports. Wins and losses aside this year, was there a moment that you thought that this year was going to be different than last year?
I think from the start, really, of the season, the way our guys showed up every day to the rink and kind of were buying into what, the way we wanted them to act, away from the rink, at the rink, on the ice, off the ice, all these little things I saw, right away. And like I've talked about our senior leadership group a lot this year, and I saw it from them right away, and I knew they were going to help lead the guys that were coming in and get everyone to buy in. And I think I saw it right away, and I knew we had talent, and I knew if we bought into doing that all year that we would have a good chance to get to where we ended up today. It just, it's tough to win this tournament. It really is. The margin for error is slim, and you can't beat yourself. And I think taking nothing away from Minnesota, but tonight I don't think we gave ourselves a great chance to win.
Okay, right here. Stop, right behind you. Right in the back there. Yeah.
Owen Gunn, WTBU. Coach, you talk a lot about just the seniors, and just like what do you kind of hope that they take away from their experience playing at BU hockey that they can take forward into their careers and whatever they do?
I just think that I want them to be proud of playing for this program and moving forward, for them to understand that if you want to be successful, you have to sacrifice certain things and do things a certain way, and just learn from that. But listen, I learned a lot from these guys as well, like being a first-year head coach, so it was mutual. But I just want them to be proud.
Okay, up here in the front on the end. Yeah.
Belle Fraser, Boston Hockey Blog. Coach, when you look at the season as a whole, how would you describe BU's new identity compared to where you guys were a year ago?
Yeah, I think we've got back to kind of playing a certain way, knowing what to expect every single day, and not only during games, but in practice, like I've talked about, like competing every day in practice. That's how you get better as a group, pushing each other. Our guys did that. They were great at that this year. Then you start getting into the games, it's easy. You play hard. It's easy to compete against the other team if you're used to doing it every day. And I think that's what this group did. That's what I remember when I played at BU is just the competition within. It pushes you. And I felt our group bought into that this year, and I thought you saw it during games with the way we played. Were we perfect? No, but I thought overall we found that identity again as a group, and we want to keep that moving forward. And it's about the team. At the end of the day, it's about the team. If you don't have that buy-in, it's tough to win.
Okay, we'll stay up here in the front.
Caroline Fernandez, Boston Hockey Blog. When you talk about guys like Dom and Obi and that whole senior class and all of those leaders, what kind of precedent do you think that they've set for the next group of leaders and for the rest of the years to come for BU?
Yeah, I think they've done a tremendous job with the young. I mean, we had 17 upperclassmen this year, so I think all of them as a whole taught the younger guys kind of what it takes and what we expect every day. And I think our younger guys bought into it. And we have some talented younger players. And for them to buy in the way they did, I think it's going to propel our program moving forward. We're going to have some other younger guys come in, and now they can lead them and show them what's expected every single day. And I think that's what Dom and that leadership group did. So, like I said, I couldn't be more proud of them and how they bought in and how they wanted to, be difference makers.
Okay, we'll take one more if you have it. Good? Okay. Coach, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks.
it. 8:42 is the drop of the puck for game 2. Not easy.